All right. So,
Hello?
hi, Alvin. So, Alvin,
Yes.
how long have you been coming to Comic Con?
I've been coming here to the San Diego Comic Con in this costume for quite a while. This is year 23 in a row.
Now, when you first started, were you planning on wearing this costume a long term, or is it something it turned into, or is it just something that just was planned?
Uh, this was definitely not planned. Basically, I was like wearing costume for just for like a Halloween or on a lark one year, and then I came to con and thought, okay, what's a quick costume? And just grabbed this one that was originally for like a Halloween boat dance for a singles group for church, and it just kind of like took a life of its own. And then things just like got really crazy when back in, I believe it was 2002, 2003, when Mark Hamill shot footage from Comic-Con for his independent comedy movie, Comic Book the Movie. And towards the climax, to like get Mark Hamill's heroic character back into Comic-Con, I had a awesome scene with him where we got to trade lines, where I actually helped him while in costume to get back inside Comic-Con. And from there, people just like recognized me from the movie, and my fame with this costume has been building ever since.
Yes, you are basically an icon now. From as long as I've been coming to Comic Con, I've
Thanks.
seen you every year since
Yeah.
I've been here.
There was a panel a while back where Jim Lee and Mark Hamill were introducing that one back then new DC multi MMO game, and I got to attend that panel. And when it came to the question and answer time after the panel, as I was like getting up to ask a question of the whole panel, because they were talking about the computer games and programming, Mark stood up and quieted the audience, and he actually introduced me to the audience and explained quickly the relationship he and I had.
Fantastic. That's amazing.
Thank
now,
you.
Do people know your actual name, or do only people know you as Alvin around here?
And the reveal.
See, this was meant to be. This was meant to be. So, now what is the legacy did you want to leave? Because it seems like you have such an amazing following. Is there a legacy or a mission you have right now because you have so much of this platform to work from?
Actually, I have a goal in mind. I'd like to have Mark Hamill himself interview me in a similar vein, but actually asking more about why the Alvin costume was created in the first place. Because there's a little more backstory than what I'm letting you know right now.
Got it. Okay, so that's something we're not going to reveal until he interviews you, right?
Right, and it'd be cool if you could either interview me as just himself, or as the character he portrayed in his movie, Comic Book the Movie, and that would be Donald Swan, comic book historian.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
Now, what do you have? Any messages you want to send out to, especially like the young Comic-Con goers, like the little kids coming out for the first time and just absorbing all of it in? You're obviously a longtime veteran. You've seen it. What message do you want to send out to the people who are just starting to really be able to leverage this type of experience on a year-by-year basis?
Oh my gosh. That is a very important and somewhat deep question. Oh boy. Well, what's kind of interesting, I'll just talk about the different experiences I've had here with like different people. I've seen guys come up to me in homemade Mandalorian armor, definitely taller than me, and they recognized me and they said, "Dude, I remember you when I was only about 9 years old." And it's like, it's cool that I get to be, I guess, a point of continuity. I guess like something stable in this wildly creative and sometimes chaotic environment. I've been told by other people that like they had a good con experience and got to meet up with me for like several years in a row, and then like right after meeting me for like I guess like whatever year that was, the guy proposes to the girl. It's like, so there's these interesting, cool things that I'm lucky to be a part of. I just want to say thank you everybody for letting me be a part of your life. If there's something you think I can help out with, I'm not sure what, flag me down. Talking doesn't hurt.
Awesome. Do you have a website people can reach you at?
Oh geez. Let's see. I have, oh boy, kind of an old portfolio site. I haven't updated it. It was for video game programming. The web address is www.cognosislabs.com. Let's see here. Any way to write that down? Okay, I'll spell it out. Cognosis. C-O-G, Cognosis. N-O-S-I-S. Cognosis Labs, L-A-B-S.com.
Perfect. Got it. Cognoslabs.com. And one last question. Based on everything you've seen from day one to 23 years now, in maybe just a synopsis, how has Comic-Con changed in your eyes? And do you think it's a better change, not more the same, or something that may be completely unexpected, based on your just spectrum of vision?
It all, I guess, started when Peter Jackson did the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I think that was like part of the spark that just kind of made Comic-Con explode into the pop culture celebration that it is now. There are some people and organizations and companies that are a little bit resistant to some of this change, and we've heard a little bit of like Comic Con news. Like some have actually like left the con, not coming back. Some big vendors like what's it? I'm not sure if it's Mile High Comics, but yeah, but it's like there's all these different things that are right now in flux because of like movies and Hollywood, and back in the day, it's like it was just me and my fellow geeks, and it's like now I'm hearing different stories, like people meet like different rock stars and TV show stars and what have you, and well, Comic-Con has become like a very big showcase for a lot of different big expensive productions, and I guess it's good and bad. The population of San Diego itself grows by 10% when Comic-Con turns on. Yeah, we have a population here in San Diego normally of like what, 1 point something million, and attendees here are like what, 130 some thousand. Yeah, 10% right there over a 4-day weekend.
Last question, and that's what's brought me to the last question here. Last question. What is your opinion about keeping Comic-Con in San Diego versus moving it because of talks of it's outgrown its convention center? I don't even know whether that's true or not. I've heard rumors, but what's your opinion of that talk?
here's something crazy. There's all these different cities, New York, Salt Lake City, that have their own conventions now. So, my personal opinion, if for some reason San Diego tries to move out to like some other city, something's gonna fill its void. And I can also mention another convention here in San Diego, San Diego Comic Fest. It's a more intimate comic book convention experience. It's definitely more comic book themed. And I actually know the president of the committee that runs that, Matt Dunford. And it's a smaller. Let's see here. They're over this year. They're going to be at Town and Country, April, and it's all these different conventions of whatever. They all have their specific flavors and vibes. Matt and the rest of that committee are trying to like keep it more like a classic comics and related industries, and not let it like blow out into like, okay, we got a rap star trying to like make a music video that leads to a TV series. So we have a lot of commercialization and a lot of money being thrown around here. That's good for the local economy for these few days. Some people, if they're wanting to be more purists, we'll say, for actual comic books, Comic Fest might be more of your venue. But the thing is, there's a lot of great conventions that cater to different things out there. You got things that are like Pokemon related, anime related. You had D23 a couple weeks back. So there's everything if we're willing to look.
Got it. Any last message you want to send out to all the new and veteran Comic Con goers as we sign off? Any parting words of wisdom or call to action or challenges you want to send to people out there?
Oh boy. Call to action. Okay. Simple one we could do all year. You see somebody who needs help, just go ahead, stop and ask.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Alvin. It's been an honor and a pleasure finally to have a chance to talk and chat with you. Thank you again for this opportunity.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.